Yo, what's up? How you doing? What's good, friends? Happy Friday. How are you doing, Vivian? Don't worry about people leaving. It's okay. People are not obligated to stay. It is absolutely okay. So, it's been a while since I've played Subnautica. I don't remember what I was doing, but, you know, it'll be fun to remember, get back into it. Hey, you're welcome. You are welcome. I realized yesterday when I was watching back the VOD. Oh, okay. Hold on one sec. For some reason, Waterdo just keeps forgetting that my mic exists. It's really annoying. Hello, are we there? Come on, Waterdo, you suck. Set it to this. Okay, and then I set it back to my mic. How about now? There we go. There we go. All better. The graphics are insane. What? Really? I never noticed. I mean, they've always seemed kind of... Yeah, the graphics are nice. I do like the ocean, but I never noticed that they're like crazy high or anything. But I like the more shallower parts of the ocean because we got like all the coral. Okay, so I don't remember what I was doing. So I guess my two goals are... Hey, what's up? What's up, glitter girl? Thank you for the corn. I appreciate you sending me corn. What's everyone up to? Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're such a good cheerleader. Thank you for that. We have a habitat. Okay, is that where I was going? I literally do not remember. Let's take the submarine. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. What's this game about? As far as I'm aware, it's about like you crash landed on an ocean planet and you're trying to find your way back or your way out or something like that. You're trying to figure out what happened.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
That's as far as I know about it. What's up, King Angel? Of course I did.
engine powering up.
Let's go check out that habitat. Oh, hold on one second. I just realized something.
Calorie intake recommended.
I just realized that we don't have the sea moth attached. We're gonna have to go get our sea moth. How you doing, King Angel? Yeah, this game's kind of fun, but if you have a fear of the ocean, I recommend, you know, like, you know, I don't know. Take it easy, you know, because this game can trigger your anxieties and fears pretty easily.
All systems online.
Okay, where's the submarine? There we go. Hi, Kate. How you doing? Good but tired? Okay. Yeah, I feel ya. You have a good Friday evening at least? You're scared of drowning? That's a normal fear to have, Vivian. Don't worry. That's called common sense, so you're good. Your birthday's coming up? Yo! Happy early birthday. Well, how soon? What keeps crashing into me? Sorry to hear that, Kate. That's rough. I hope everything goes okay. February's almost over, so we'll be here. So it's in March? Where is this place? Down there. Engine's off.
Engine powering down.
Because we don't want to waste energy. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And, oh, you're scared of water too. I'm sorry to hear that. I grew up near the beach and the ocean, so I've always had like a respect for it, you know? You know how dangerous it can be at an early age. Okay, so is this place sealed? I think this place is sealed.
We are under attack.
Oh my goodness, who is?
Welcome to the gaming couch, all two Norld viewers. We're so happy to have you.
Ooh, ouchies, what is this? Where's my shout out? Oh. There we go. Hey, what's up, Norld? How you doing? You're playing Liza P? How's that going? What's up, Raiders? Welcome, welcome. My name's Slacker. We're playing some Subnautica today, as you can see. Oh, I need food. That's what's up. Oh, did I bring food with me?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes, I did. Smartly. What's up, Norld? How you been?
Integrating new PDA data.
Subnautica, so far so good. We just started. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. You know, like when you leave a game for a very long time and you're like, what was I doing? Was I doing something good? Was I in the middle of dying? You know, that sort of thing. I need to get out so I can keep touching these dang jellyfish thingies. Yeah, I'm running low on oxygen. I gotta get out of here.
30 seconds.
Okay. How do I get out of here? I already lost. I'm already lost in this place. Are you kidding me? Here we go. That was close. Yeah, that's me too, Norld. Okay, what I'm trying to do is figure out what is in here, because... Was that it? Was that everything it wanted me to do? Because there's got to be stuff to, like, pick up, right? Stasis rifle. Do I have that already? Where's my scanner? Where's my scanner? Hold on. Scanner. There it is. No, that's what I have on me. Ow. Go away. It's also purple. I know these pretty jellyfish. Okay, I think I already have this, right? Is that what it's trying to tell me? There we go. But so what's Liza P like? I haven't played that game. I know that's kind of like a Souls-like, right? At least in the combat. Hey, Hello Kitty, how you doing? Did I see the video? Oh, the Slacker Core video? I did. I thought it was funny. You should, you guys should do more of them because I think they're funny.
New blueprint acquired.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. Want to have some tea? Sure, sure. Give me some tea.
30 seconds.
Power cell
New
charger.
blueprint
Hey,
acquired.
kick ass. So now I can charge all these batteries in my pocket. Is that what's going on? No, that's... No. No, thank you. I don't know what you are. I'm out of here. Bye. It's one of the best Souls-like games. Ooh. Maybe I should give it a try. I like Souls-likes. Sometimes I like to play them. Like, I have Sekiro just sitting in my Steam library. I just really haven't found the time to, like, get around playing it. I want to do another Elden Ring run, too. What was the comment that I sent in the Mousy video? Oh, I just put angry fox noises. I didn't know how to reply to the video, that's why. Yeah, I grabbed it telekinetically. It's okay. Don't worry. Alright, so...
Secret
Modification
blueprint.
station. Power cell charger. Okay, so... Ooh, we need some stuff that I don't have. I don't remember how to get some of these. Uh-oh. Power cell charger. Advanced wiring kit. I have to go back to my base to craft those things, right? That's okay. Still need to play Sekiro too. It looks like a lot of fun. Sekiro. The only thing is though, I am absolutely trash at what do you call it? Parrying. So it looks like most of the combat in that game is parrying. If you knew how everything worked, you'd be giving tips. Ah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I knew at some point how to do everything. It's just I haven't played this game in months. Like literally since last year, I haven't played this. May you steal my fox? You can try. You can try to steal Foxy. I cannot guarantee you that that will go well for you. Thank you, Vivian. Well, you can be the keeper of the YouTube chat. You can make sure that they stay on their best behavior, okay? Months ago, yep. Months ago. Wait, hold on. Turn it off.
Engine powering down.
Keep her forgetting to do that, and then I waste all of my power. Where's my... There it is. Can't remember. Did I put my crafting stuff down there yet? Let's see. We got titanium, salt. Okay, I need to do something with all this titanium.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Hydrochloric acid. Electronics. Advanced wiring kit. I need a wiring kit, gold, and computer chip. And then wiring kit, I just need silver. Oh boy. Alright, can we add these? Okay, so I need computer chip, wiring kit, advanced wiring kit. Let's get rid of all this titanium. Oh, okay, well, that was everything, huh? Well, neat.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, do I have enough for food? I don't. Okay, time to go hunt some fish. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Who wants to become my snack? Stop avoiding me. Come here.
Calorie intake recommended.
What's up, Crusader? How you doing? Yes, you can pet the fox. What's up, Tails? How you doing? Be careful? Okay, I will do my best to be careful. What's the fish that turns into water? Bladderfish. Okay. Yes, thank you. Bladderfish. Thank you for the reminder.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, forgot I put a lot of stuff in here. Wait, what? Hold on. Something needs a diamond, right? No, I don't. Oh. What needed a diamond? The modification station. Okay. Cool. I think, should I go after first? We should grab some... We need gold. It's okay, Vivian. Don't worry. People leave all the time, but they'll come right back. Wait, why is this in my inventory? I need to get that out of my inventory. No, come back. There we go. That freed up a lot of space. All right. So what we need is, because I have copper, I need copper wire and what appears to be table coral. And I think you get table coral from just about everywhere, right? Yep. There we go. And then I need to see what... Oh, hey, no, that's totally fine, Norld. You are totally free to raid and dash, man. I appreciate the raid in the first place. You have a great rest of your night, okay? Need 2 copper ore, and I think I got plenty of copper here. Yes. Beautiful. I knew being a hoarder would come in handy one of these days. Oh, that's gold. That's not copper. I'm dumb. Okay. Stick that back in there. And if I remember correctly... Am I playing normal Subnautica or mods? I have no mods. This is just regular vanilla Subnautica. What mods would you recommend if I were to download any? Usually, whenever I download mods, I usually go for quality of life mods. Like ones that improve the gameplay a bit, or the gameplay experience. I usually try to avoid immersion breaking too much. Both are horrible. Oh, the Red Plague and the Huge Leviathan. Well, those don't sound like quality of life to me. Those sound like they'd be kind of miserable. 500 subs by the end of the year. Hey, I will try my best, Vivian. I will try my best. But I'm sort of just beholden to everybody out there, you know? If people want to subscribe to me, they'll subscribe to me. There we go. There we go. Computer chip done. And now I need, what is that, silver? Yeah, silver. Lithium. Okay. Lithium. 5 lithium. Okay. 5 lithium, 2 silver. So I'm gonna need 3 gold because... Gotcha. Okay. I do not remember where silver is, by the way, guys. I think it's a little bit deeper, right? Oh, you little stinker. Ah, give me the lead. Stop it. Man, those things are jerks. What game are you thinking? I mean, at some point, I would like to do a community night. Like, regularly do community nights so that we could all play games together. But it all comes down to what games people are able to get or are willing to play, you know? They all copper. Not horrible, but they make the game very difficult. Red Plague does sound like something that would be very difficult. What's this? I don't remember this being on. I think if I were to download a mod for this game, it would be one that like makes the hunger and thirst go down slower. Ooh, diamond. Beautiful. Because I feel like, in my opinion, the hunger and thirst just go down way too quickly. Lithium. Special equipment is required to collect this resource. Oh, what do I need? Is there a mining pick or something that I need to get? Oh, you're on mobile. See, that's the other thing too, is I would need to find games that people can play on any platform for us to all play together. Gold. Okay, I need one more gold. Bunch more lithium. Silver. One more silver. These are hard to see sometimes, these little mining nodes. Come on, where are yas? Amogus. Okay, we're good on gold. Yeah, that could be fun. We could play some Among Us with everybody. Okay, done with silver. Is the computer okay? So computer chip is done.
30 seconds.
Hello, Altera. How you doing? Hello, Angel. Okay, so where are we? I got enough for the wiring kit, enough for the computer chip. Okay. And I just need to get some more lithium. I have one piece of lithium. I need 5 lithium. Because I need to make that upgraded oxygen pack and the upgraded fins. Okay. Yum, lithium batteries. Yum, yum. They're spicy. Spicy lithium.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Ooh, another diamond. This Leviathan. 3 huge skeleton parts in Lost River. Oh, I haven't even gotten to that part yet, I don't think. There's still a lot of parts of this game I've yet to explore. Like, for example, the Abyss or whatever it's called. I haven't been to the Abyss yet. that's the right word for it. I'm not sure if that's the right word for it. But the really, really deep, dark part. He lives in the void. Ah. You need a mod to go to the void, right? Because it's like at crushing depths for everything. No, inventory full. All right, hold on. What can I drop? Shoot. I can drop 1 copper. Come here, lithium. Oh no. Where'd it go? There we go. I need 2 more lithium. Don't think I'm gonna find any here. It looks like I've mined just about everything. Okay. Yay, not getting less than 4 viewers. I mean, it's okay. Like I said, don't worry if it drops down, okay? What matters is that everybody who is here is having fun. I don't worry about numbers. I think this thing needs a turbo. Well, I appreciate that, Vivian. I appreciate your concern, but it's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Get this computer chip and the advanced wiring kit. Oh no, the wiring kit. Go. And now we can make an advanced wiring kit. Alright, I can get everything off my screen now. How do I get stuff off my screen? I gotta... Yeah, like that. Okay. I don't need that stuff anymore. Okay, I have silicon rubber. And I have the fins that I'm wearing now. We can get the advanced flippers. Yay! Wait, what? Ultra glide fins. Something's up. Fish. Oh no, the poor fish. Do I need an advanced fabricator? That's probably what's going on, right? I need an advanced fabricator.
Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, let's head down into the base. That's a fabricator. Is there an advanced fabricator? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What are you talking about, Vivian? Okay, now I need rubies. Does anybody know where to get rubies? I've never seen a ruby, I don't think. They do that all the time anyways, Vivian. I just ignore them when they do. There's nothing that, it doesn't bother me anymore. Okay. Well, shoot. I wonder if it's an upgrade. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a fabricator here anyways, so that I don't have to keep going to, the small base. What's up, Velku? I'm doing alright, how are you doing? You hate that word? Why? Why do you hate that word? There's nothing wrong with being one. It's just that I am not one. You know, I believe in letting people live the life that they choose. Because there's no authority in this universe that can tell a sentient creature what they can or cannot be. Still a little sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm doing okay, but thank you for asking. Are you at least having an okay Friday? I cannot find table coral. It's 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your night, okay? Bioreactor.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
Oh no, I've gotten too far away. Oh shoot.
Oxygen.
It's okay, Vivian. Just enjoy the game. Don't worry about view counts, okay? That's one thing that a little advice I'll give you, since you are an aspiring streamer. Do not worry about view counts, okay? Why did some of your comments get deleted? Auto mod, most likely. If it doesn't like something you say, it filters it out. Okay, well, I think let's head up to the reef back. This guy should have table coral on him. Ow, what? Oh, it's one of you. Where are you? Really? No table coral on this thing? Ow. What is hurting me? It's okay. I don't need a viewer update. Hey, Yumi, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm not worried about how many viewers I do or do not have. It's okay. I have -6 viewers? Ah. I don't even know how that's possible. Dang it, now I owe viewers. Somehow. -6 is wild, it is. I don't know what I did to get -6. Yeah, exactly, Velku. All about the fun you're having. Okay, I cannot find any table coral. Usually it's all over the place. It's a shame I can't just take the fabricator from the little base over here. Or can I? I never actually tried. Yes, -6. Woe is me. It would probably be a visual glitch if that actually did happen. Q. All right. Fish. How you been, Yumi? How's your Friday? Don't have any table coral in here. Bummer. All right, let me see. Can I take this? Oh, I can't. Of course not. That'd be cool if I could. What's the #1 thing here for? Oh, it's because you are the top commenter at the moment. Since you're the only person talking in chat, that means you are the top chatter. You're eating a hot dog. Ooh, yummy. I'm doing all right. Doing well so far. Hey, Velku, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate you. Wait, no, I was doing the wrong thing there. Here we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so then the next thing is computer chip and diamond. Keep pushing the escape button. Mean to. Well, imagine your surprise then when all of a sudden you saw that I was online, eh? Well, what are the requirements, Vivian? I'd imagine there's requirements on you because you're missing a certain requirement, right? Gold and copper wire. Shoot. Well, I have enough for copper wire. I don't have any gold. We want this thing. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Okay, never mind. Let's go gold hunting. 50 subs required.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This game traumatizes you? Is it because of it's all deep and dark and everything? 50 subs required. Okay, so yeah, for me, I was able to just jump right into live streaming, and I think that's because I'm over 18. I think that's one of the things you would need in order to get verified immediately for streaming. Same with TikTok. You have thalassophobia? Oh. Are you gonna be okay watching the stream then? A new milestone? Oh, what's the milestone? Did I hit negative 30 viewers? Well then, I mean, ooh, shoot, I need to repair. If you need to, Yumi, just, not what I wanted to do. Put me on audio only. It's more noticeable when you're the one playing. That makes sense. There's a VR version of this game, and I'm like, no thanks. No, that's okay. I don't think I would be doing that. How does one get negative 30? You be slacker, and that's how it happens. Is that a bladderfish? I don't remember what bladderfish look. Oh wait, no, I do. They're like little pink guys, right? There's one gold. Oh my god, what is that? Know what that is. What was my biggest amount of viewers on YouTube? Man, I think at one point, I forget what game I was playing, but I had 30 viewers at one point. I mean, none of them were chatting, which, you know, it's fine. But yeah, I think it's like 30 viewers is my record. There we go, we got our gold. Now I just need to find some bladderfish. Hey, what's up, Toji? You have a percussion ensemble tomorrow? Well, break a leg, my friend. I hope you crush it. I don't feel scared? Nah. If I was playing in VR, then yeah, I would probably feel something. But this is fine. I'm okay. It's because I'm able to like tell myself that this is just a game, you know? That I'm not in any real danger. Real life is when it starts getting scary, like when I'm on a boat and I'm looking over and I can't see the bottom of the water. That's when I start getting freaked out.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I got too deep. Look at this darkness. Yeah. That's okay. Just tell yourself we're safe. We're inside of a little submarine right now. Holy inflation 500 loose change? What?
Seek fluid
It's
intake
'cause
immediately.
you haven't been on in a while, Toji. You haven't been here to make your money. There are no megalodons yet. Exactly. The feeling of seeing nothing and then seeing something is frightening. I agree with you. I don't like that feeling either. Especially in this game when you're just like going through the darkness and all of a sudden a Leviathan appears. That's so scary. The light can't even reach a lot of the things here. But you're okay, Yumi. We're safe inside of our little bubble here. I just need to find bladderfish. I need water. Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. See, now we're safe again, Yumi, because now we are where the light can reach us. You're low-key yapping? That's alright. Yap away. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Bladderfish, where are you? I'm about to die of oh, there's one. Where'd he go? There's another one. I need your water. My day was a-okay. I got a lot of work done today at my job, so I am quite happy. I'm quite pleased because I have to plan for the summer. Because you know that's when school gets out. Not for me, but for the kids. And I have to plan for all of that stuff. I need a drink. I do. Do you see me? Where my water levels are right now? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Give me.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh. I am dying of thirst. I am dieting. Okay, it's okay. Hey, chill. Do I have kids? No. I don't have any kids. I mean the kids at the schools that I work at. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Quickly use shite. Luckily I died in my respawn point. You misunderstood? That's okay. No, I can see how you would misunderstand. Don't worry about it. I wasn't very clear. Where do I work? I work in a school district. I do the IT. Does that mean you have a chance? What? A chance with what? Bleach. Computer chip. Bleach is salt and coral tube. I think I'm just gonna drink though. No, actually I'm good on sustenance. Okay. Now we can go make our upgrade thingy. I'm reading from my Twitch chat. If it sounds like I'm talking to myself, it's because I'm reading from another chat. That goes to everybody, by the way. If ever you're thinking, who the heck is Slacker talking to? Just know it's another chat. Alright, Toji. You have a good rest of your night, okay? And you do very well in your ensemble. Bingo! That's how we do it. Well, we are building this. The instant cook knife. Titanium and fins. Okay. I need to go get some titanium. Yo, what's up, Dennis? You've seen people play this game? This game is called Subnautica. Work with kids? I do. Well, not directly. Not anymore. I used to. My work is a little bit less involved now with kids. But what I do does directly impact their education, so I guess in a way. Titanium, and what else did I need? Completely spaced out. Man. How you doing, Dennis? You have both of these games? Oh, then I just need my flippers. Okay. Take these off. Yeah, buddy. We got better flippers. Look at these. Cool. Alright, and then next... Ultra high capacity tank. Lithium times 4 2. What? The frick does that mean? The recipe just says that we need 4 lithium. I don't know why it says times 2. Am I planning on working late? No, I'm done with work. Right now it's just stream time right now. I'm gonna cook ya. I'm gonna cook ya. Yo, that's rad. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you imagine being able to cook your food instantly when you get it? And don't say microwave food, that doesn't count.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You gonna stay here all night? Heck yeah. Well, don't neglect your sleep, okay? Not on my account. I know it's the weekend, but still. That's called torches. You just light your food on. You like find the thing that you're hunting and you just light it on fire. Wouldn't that be like lava chicken from Minecraft? A lava chicken. Steve lava chicken and tasty as hell. It's Friday. Okay. Well, as long as you will not mess up your sleep schedule. I have no idea what that means, Matt. But okay. The song in Portuguese is really bad. Oh no. I don't even want to know. If it embarrasses you, then oh my goodness. Diamond, okay. Oh, hi there. Okay, cool. I'm glad to be getting diamond. You want to fight? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I don't need lithium. Oh, yes I do. I'm dumb. Yes, I do need lithium. The dubbing isn't very good. Isn't that such a shame? I think that's kind of the... would be the funny thing about being like bi or trilingual, right? Like you watch a movie in your native language and then you watch it in English or another language that's not your native language, and you're like, what in the world? Oh, is this Ruby? Oh, Ruby. Rah, 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 Ruby. Is Ruby rare? You prefer it in English?
30 seconds.
Yo, I'll cook your ass. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm getting attacked. We gotta get out of here. Where is my... there it is. Uh-oh.
Oxygen.
I'm not gonna make it. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Just in time. You got 75 XP. Oh, my boat! What the heck? Oh, you're gonna pay for that, you little shit. Which one of you did it? You? You wee little fuck shite. Taking my things. Who told you you can do that? Jeez. He headbutted my submarine and broke it. Now I gotta make a new one. Fortnite? Wait, what's from Fortnite? Korea? What? Korea? What's that? Okay, Vivian. That's probably why it's taking you a little bit longer to get verified for going live. How annoying, exactly. Your cat's laying on your head. Sometimes I wake up and Pepper is staring right at me. It's kind of unnerving. And I wonder what it means. Like, does she want to eat me in my sleep? It probably is what she's thinking, huh? I want to wear your skin. I'm going to make a skin suit out of you, human. And there's not a thing you can do about it. You hate sharks? Why? Sharks are just little fellas. They're so misunderstood. Just like most spiders. Most spiders are so misunderstood. I'm afraid of spiders being on me. But I am not afraid of spiders in general. Because I understand that they play an important role in the ecosystem. In game. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, then I'm with you on that one.
Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, now I need to take off my tank. Oh, I don't have space. I can't rearrange my inventory. Oh, I have a lot of stuff in here that I didn't know about. Huh. Well, this would have saved me a lot of time. Jeez. Oop. Like an idiot, I put the lithium away. Sharks are so cute. Yes, they are. Sharks are adorable. And most species of shark are non-aggressive. Like hammerhead sharks, by the way. Hey, kitty, how you doing? You know how to pronounce hard... how to pronounce a hard word? What? What do you mean? Okay. What did I need this? Oh, yeah. I'm going to put these in here because I don't need those at the moment. I need more ruby. How do I get these off my screen? I sound exactly like someone you know. Yeah, I'm Slacker.
Yumi Blum wants you to hydrate. Get to it, you thirsty bitch.
Okay, I will hydrate. There you go. Thank you for the hydrate, Yumi. Okay, since I apparently can't get these things off my screen, I'm just gonna have to add more things. Let's go ruby hunting. Have to stay hydrated. You are very right. You are very correct. I sound like Dragonassin. Interesting. I can't say for sure I know who that is, but okay. Is that a VTuber that you watch? Neptune escape rocket. What is this? Oh, is this to get off the planet? Oh, look at that prawn suit. Sea moth. Oh, that's so annoying. Not the B word? What B word? What did I say? Glass. Power cell. Okay. Let's do this. He only streams on Twitch and TikTok. Ah, I see. Does he have a lot of viewers? A long word. What word is it? Okay, so power cell, which is 2 batteries and a silicon rubber, acid mushroom, and a copper ore. Okay, so I need 4 acid mushrooms, 2 copper ore, and I think I have copper, so we're good there. Titanium ingot, which I have, glass, which is quartz. Oi! Creepvine seed cluster, okay, which I think there's one floating outside. I have all of this except acid mushrooms. Right, do I have copper? Uh-oh, I don't have copper. Okay, well, guess we're going copper hunting. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about that. Okay, copper ore. 7 likes. Hey, cool. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I appreciate it. Copper. Give me copper. Give me copper. Yay, there's one. Ooh. Huh? Is it one of those? Oh my gosh. You know what? It's revenge time. Jerk. the way your character screams when they take damage is funny to me for some reason. Because it's underwater, they're going boy oh boy. All right, yeah, we need some quartz. Beautiful. And now we need acid mushrooms, which I think those are it right there. I might surpass my viewer count. Okay, cool. Well, I thank everybody for being here. Tiger plant seed. Oh. No thanks. No thanks. I don't need that. Alright, we got enough for 2 batteries. You learned supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? There's another one that's a it's a town in Wales. I'm not exactly too good at pronouncing it, but it's a super duper long word. What kind of word? It's the name of a town. You can just look up on fire and you'll know what I'm talking about. The super duper long word. All right, 2 batteries. And then I need 1 silicon rubber. Boom. Yes, exactly. On fire, push going, get go, get it, twin, Dolbus land, Santa Celia, go, go, go. That is exactly the word. Titanium ingot, and then I need glass. Oh, it's 2 for 1? Dang it. Probably I need to pronounce that. On fire, push wing, get go, get it, win. Roboslan, Santa Celia, go, go, go. Yep, nope, I got it. That's it. Come here, bladderfish. And then, so more quartz. The quartz, where's the quartz? Captain, we're missing quartz. Eating some pizza rolls. Oh, kick ass. What flavor are pizza rolls? Were you singing Mary Poppins, Hello Kitty? Is that why you were learning supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Where is the quartz? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Where is the quartz? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pepperoni. Ooh, yum. Yumma. I've been craving me some wings lately. Like some super spicy wings. Whether or not I will act on this craving, though, is a matter of self-control. Creature egg. Alien egg. Oh, alien. Cianito. What are you? Come here. I must stab you. You're nothing? Dang. How come when I need quartz, it's nowhere to be found? But when I don't need it, it's everywhere. Quartz, where are you, quartz? I've been craving chicken strips. Yeah. The grocery store by my house used to do the Nashville hot chicken strips. Hey, Mandy. How you doing? Thank you for the share. Oh, it's you. Go away. Go away. I will stab you. I don't think you want this. Yeah, that's right. Go away. But yeah, they used to make the Nashville hot chicken strips, and then they stopped for some reason. Every time there's something that I like I find something, I'm like, I really like this. I want more of it. They just flat out stop making it. Hello, Mandy. You're everywhere. Are you on all of the streams? I appreciate your dedication. You can't eat spicy food? I am a fiend for some spice. You can't keep me away from spicy food. I have a very high tolerance for spice too. So much so that I actually outspiced a self-proclaimed master of spice. When I went to buy some hot sauce, I was trying out all of the like really spicy flavors, and like, you know, they weren't affecting me, and the owner comes up and he's like, isn't that affecting you? And I'm like, no, I mean, you know, it is I am sweating a bit, but that's it. You know, all hot sauce does that to me. And he's just like, you're lying to me. And he grabs what I was eating or trying, and he's like, let me try it. And he takes some and he's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? And I'm just like, I've been eating spicy stuff since I was young. It just doesn't do nothing to me. 3-inch pizza roll? Yo, that sounds like a record. Okay, lithium ingot. Do I have that here? No, that's in my other base. That's in the other base. And I think there was a creeper seed floating around here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. I play games the way like I organize stuff in games the way I do in real life, where like I just leave it somewhere, and then when I need it, I'm like, oh yeah, there was what I needed was sitting on the floor underneath my desk, and I go and it's there. It's the best organization system. My stream is bugged? What do you mean? Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Lubricant. There we go. There we go. Now we can get our go get our ship back. Yeah, Bloom. Hey, oh, is that Yumi? Build me my ship. Your VTuber account on TikTok. Oh, okay. Well then you know what I need to do? I need to give you a follow then. Oh my goodness, look at you. Almost 10,000 followers. Good gracious. Somebody's popular. Spinny circle? Oh yeah, that's just YouTube. That's just YouTube being YouTube.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, no more stupid sharky boys attacking me. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to get that stuff off of my screen. Come on. There we go.
Captain, all systems online.
I am not popular. I'm not the one with 10,000 followers. You're popular. Thank you for the heart, me. The wrong way. This isn't where I was supposed to go. Oh, stop it, you. What are you talking about, Matt? Hey, thank you for the corn. It's corn. How do I get these things off my screen? How close is California to Texas? Let's see. There's what's in between us is New Mexico. And what's in between New Mexico? Arizona. Oh, and then you. I think. California, New Mexico, Arizona, and yeah, and then I think Texas. Yes, I am subscribed to your channel on YouTube. I can get these off my screen. Because now what we need to do is we need to start figuring out what are some more Cyclops Depth Module Mark II. Oh, I need to figure out how to get that. Okay, well for now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to hunting for rubies since I got my sea moth back. Do I get notifications when you post videos? To be honest, I don't think I do. Because I do have the bell notification on for everybody, and I don't even get notifications for like all of the channels I like watch on a regular basis. I'll just be watching like, you know, a random video, and then I'm like, oh hey, that person I watch is it posted something. Hey, thank you for the heart hands, Yumi. You're too kind. Thank you so very much. 3 states away. Yup. I think so, Matt. I don't know. I don't remember. What's with the grill session, bro? I dive. I thought shift was dive. Am I wrong? Yeah, we'll see about that, bud. Dude, how do I dive? Somebody please remind me how to dive. C, there we go. It's C. Or go under the sea. Thank you for sharing, Yumi. You are too kind. Uh-oh, I only have 27% power. I really need that charger, I swear. I can't see anything. It's so dark.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
I think doing this at nighttime was probably a bad idea. I don't know where I'm going.
Seek fluid intake.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Me, I do. Bob Esponja pantalones cuadrados. Recommend me, okay, Matt, recommend me, like, if there was one video that I absolutely had to watch on your channel, what would it be? Like, you say, like, this is the video to watch. I'm crazy to be here. You know, I actually am kind of crazy to be here because I don't think these creatures like me. Hey.
Creature attack.
I'm being attacked right now. Man the battle stations. Alright, we gotta get out of here.
Added flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calculating. Excessive noise.
We gotta get the heck out of here, everybody. Leviathan? No, those aren't Leviathans.
Ahead standard.
I forget what those are called, but they're just like little electric boys. You'll know when we see a Leviathan, by the way. Fire detected? Oh, man. Where? Where's the fire? Oh no, the engine's on fire. Did I bring my extinguisher? No, I didn't. We gotta go get the fire extinguisher quick.
All systems online.
I'll be right back, ship, I promise.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's going to explode, I hope not. What's up, Vivian? That's the video? Okay, hold on. Give me a sec, let me... You see, I don't know why it lets you guys post links in my chat, but it doesn't let me post video links in my own chat. Okay. I'll watch this after stream, okay? I've got it loaded up so I won't forget. Whoa, what was that? You had to go to a different live stream because the other one said it ended? What? No, it's still up. Try reloading. Alright, I got it. I'm coming, Cyclops. I'm coming, baby. Don't die on me, Frederick. If you're having issues with the YouTube live stream, just refresh, okay? Or come to Twitch. You were on the short live, the vertical feed? No, vertical feed says it's up too. Alright, I'm coming, Frederick.
Captain. Systems online. File detected.
Why is it not going out?
Fire extinguished.
Oh.
Scrubbers initiated.
That was a close one. I think I should keep a fire extinguisher here. Cyclops engine efficient. Hey, these are all the upgrades. I didn't. What? I didn't know there was an upgrade thing here. Oh, I'm dumb. Where's the spot to keep the thing? I know that's... Oh, there was a fire extinguisher here. Gosh darn it. Well, I guess now I have one on hand. In the heat of the moment, I didn't see it. You know what? That's a good pun. It was the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. And I didn't see the fire extinguisher. And check out your channel. Go over to the VTuber playlist. Wait, do you do VTubing also, Matt? I can go to the voice now? No. No, no, no. I'm not a singer. You don't have an avatar yet? Ooh, what are you gonna go for? What kind of VTuber? If you want any advice, by the way, I recommend going for non-animal VTubing, by the way, because those seems to be all the rage at the moment. But do what you want, because ultimately it's your stream. Okay, I need more. I need a lot more batteries.
Engine powering down.
I only have 22% energy at the moment. Shark? Oh, are you gonna be a sea-themed VTuber? There is storage in this? I did not know. Oh my goodness. I'm learning all kinds of things about this. Can I nickname you Hypersonic? Is that what you want me to call you? I will do my best to remember that. I'm not very good with names, but I'll try my best, okay? Because usually what I do is the first thing I see, like if I see your name or whatever, I read your name immediately. So, you know, yeah, that's not food. Come here. Come here. Stop running. You don't think you've ever managed to get out of the submarine? Yeah, I can see that. So when you play this co-op, do you just play like you just wait inside of the submarine the whole time? Okay, I need batteries. I need to make power cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 2 batteries per power cell and 2 mushrooms per battery, right? Oh boy, so I just need a whole bunch of these mushrooms. You wait while other people get resources. Hey, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Grab one more. Just need some copper. Copper. Hypersonic is your username in the content you make? Oh, okay. Like I said, I'll do my best, okay? So just forgive me if I forget. Reacher egg. Where are we getting all these eggs from? Oh, running out of breath. Organizing trunks and frying food. Hey, I mean, even on a battleship, they need a chef, okay? So don't feel bad, Yumi. Or a wolf, because your YouTube channel is called Gamer. Why not you do a mix? Do like a shark wolf. I feel like that'd be very creative and different. Copper, I need some copper. Oh, it's you. The sand shark. We'll just stay away from them. They don't like me, I don't like them. You only played it for 3 minutes? Oh no. Did it scare you that much? Well, don't worry. In the future, if ever we do a collab and we play a sea game, you can be the chef, okay? I will be okay with that. I'll be the explorer. Do you play Subnautica for 14 hours? I don't know, do you? I've not played Subnautica for 14 hours, that's for sure. That's what I need. What? Stupid tiger plants, dude. Let me get my copper. Leave me alone. Isn't that one of the best games, Horizon? You mean Horizon Zero Dawn? I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't played it. I mean, it's not off the table, so I definitely could play it. Just depends on whether or not, you know, it's something I feel like doing. Hey, you been on a boat once, but you hid in the bathroom the whole time? Oh man, that is some severe, severe thalassophobia, eh? You were Phantom in Among Us, you could beat me? I bet you could, because I'm not very good at Among Us. Hey, Yuki, what's going on? Thank you for the heart, me. How are you? Is this radioactive? I think this is radio. Stay away from there.
30 seconds.
Doing good? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Happy Friday. Fear of falling or fear. Well, you know what? You know what they call those? They call those rationalities. Don't call them fears. Just call them, those are my survival instincts kicking in. You don't like this game? You don't like the ocean? Yeah, I feel ya. I don't like not being able to see the bottom. If I can't see the bottom of the water, then I am out of there. What's up, Salsa Dude? Thank you very much. I appreciate ya. Is that Bella? Hi, Bella. How you doing? Cut open to access. Uh-oh, do I have the... I do. That couldn't be you? Oh, okay. I guess the big old words Bella played the sound don't mean anything. Crunchy Cat is the new spooky scary. It does jump scare me, but you're not wrong about that. Battery charger. Yes, let's go. Shoot, I need my scanner. Stop pushing. Yo, Chris, how you doing? Can you make an edit out of me? Sure. You just like the kitty. Understandable. I like the kitty too. Good to hear, good to hear.
New blueprint acquired.
Cool, we got the
New blueprint acquired.
battery charger. But how you been, Bella? How's everything going? You having a good Friday evening? Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I got flashbacks of cave diving videos there just now. The same feeling with deep pools? Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel that too. Because sometimes with those like really deep pools, you can't see the bottom. I feel ya on that one. You forgot it was Friday? That's the one day I never forget that it is Friday. And okay, you have a good night. I appreciate you for being here. Stopping by and spooking me with the crunchy kitty. Do I have enough space for... I need more copper. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the titanium for now. You see comments on the left part of the screen? What? YouTube doesn't have that feature. Are you on Twitch? Well, that's why you have to respect the ocean.
Fluid intake.
It is beautiful, but it is deadly.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The ocean can be a cruel mistress. Hey, that's awesome, Chris. What you guys got planned? I'm gonna stay up late watching scary movies. Order some pizza. Oh, it's because you're seeing the comments on the from the Twitch side. That's interesting. I didn't think you could see those. That's fine. YouTube doesn't care. Twitch cares. Twitch is like, not on my watch. You are not showing off other chats on this platform. They get jealous easily. And we haven't even discovered half of it. Yeah, like the Marianas Trench. How spooky that is. Like, we don't even know what's down there. Ooh, spooky.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go battery. Battery. A battery. Shoot. Need more copper. Right, 110. You mean rate it 1 through 10? Okay, I will do that. I'll rate it 1 through 10. Not you, not you, not you. You've been playing Roblox and you had stuff from a pizza. Ooh, fun. Do you like playing this game too? You guys like Subnautica? Hey, Yumi. Yeah, I'm here too. I am all over the place. I try to branch out. You know what I mean? Am I gonna be playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 5? I don't know. Should I? You wrote it twice? No, you didn't. It's because it goes to, it's going to 2 different chats. It's going to the vertical chat and the horizontal chat. So you're gonna see it pop up twice. PC is very powerful. Well, the trick is you have to lower some of the settings on the encoder. And you have to know what games are going to cooperate. Did you miss the 24-hour stream? I didn't do a 24-hour stream. I ain't got time for a 24-hour stream, man. That's one of the biggest problems with that, because I still owe everybody a 12-hour stream. I don't have time for it. I want to do it so badly because, you know, I want to fulfill my promise. One thing I need to do though is I need to put out a whatchamacallit. I need to ask what everybody would want to see in a 24-hour stream, or 12-hour stream, not 24-hour. You got me thinking about 24 hours. I should play Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. I'll think about it. I feel like I kind of got poppied out with the last one, but I'll think about it. It's not a no. And they're being really stingy with the copper now. Give me more copper. I want more copper. What's in here? Mobile B. Okay, got that. Copper.
30 seconds.
100-hour stream? No. The only time something like that would ever happen is if I were streaming full time.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a no. So don't worry. I'll say eventually at some point you guys will see. You'll see chapter 5. But you know what I'll do? I'll get a form. I'll make like a Google form, or I'll put a poll up on. Actually, no, I don't know. Because I want to collect what games people would want to see on a 12-hour stream first, and then do a poll to get like the top, I don't know, 5 games or something. When is the community day? Well, that's something that we have to decide on. Because we could do Saturdays. That would be the best time to do a community day. But what I want to know what you guys want to see in a community day, you know? Because it is for the community. I was thinking, because I have a subscription to Crunchyroll, we could do like Discord movie night, where we watch like an anime movie or something. We could do a multiplayer game. Really, I want you guys to tell me what you would like to see most. Yeah, I'll think about it, Matt. Don't worry. I have to decide how much I really want to put myself through that again. Among Us on all platforms? Is it cross-platform? Also, does everybody have like
Seek fluid intake
like
immediately.
a Switch Does everybody have Nintendo Switches? Because I was thinking what also would be fun is like we could also do like Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or something. Well, that's fine, Matt. You don't have to. The beauty of a community night is that it's the decision of the entire community on what to play. Not just one person. Well, if that's what everybody would want to play, then sure. But again, I need to get the consensus. So I think what I'll say is look out in the coming days, like the next few days, look out for like a poll or a survey or something where you guys can say what games you want to play, and then we'll do a poll for like the top 5 or something. Well, also, Vivian, that wouldn't be the only game that we do. It would be one of many. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Can you not cook those? Oh, I do. Yes, I do have Fortnite. But the thing is, you can only do... Aren't you only able to do like 4-player Fortnite, or do they have like bigger squads? Because I'd want to give everybody a chance to play, you know? Team Rumble. What's that?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That like let you be a like have a bigger team? Or like a bigger squad or whatever? 5 is the max? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I've only ever played duos with my friend. Seamoth Depth Module Mark II. Mark III. Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, I gotta figure out. Reinforced dive suit. Ooh, do I not have... Oh, synthetic fibers. What is synthetic fibers?
Seek fluid intake.
Doesn't tell me. Yeah, whatever. So I need a goal for the moment. Right, I was making more batteries. That's one goal. Yeah, I get so distracted. I forget what I'm doing all the time. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Should be able to make 2 power things. Power cells. Okay. I'm coming, Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
What are you trying to say, Vivian? Oop. Meme reference. Oh. Is it something that is not appropriate? Hmm. The only reason why the auto mod would take it down. So we gotta build the charger next. We really, really need a power cell charger. Battery charger, power cell. Oh yeah, we need the frickin' rubies. Don't remember rubies. Whatever. What we need to do is go get water now. Does anybody know where I can find rubies? Are they near are they near lava? That's interesting because I don't have the moderation settings set to filter those words. I think maybe the moderation settings might have reset. Near the big blown up ship. Okay. I'll take the sea moth. But first what I need is water. See? You see me? See me getting distracted again? I'm like, I needed to do this. Okay, but first I need to do that. Okay, but then now I need to do that. And it's like I forget the original thing that I was doing. Bladder fish, you're mine. One of the suit upgrades they should add should be like something that takes the water from, you know, the water you're swimming around and like turns it into drinkable water for you. Sort of like a Fremen suit from Dune. Except, you know, that takes body fluids and turns it into water. You know what? Maybe they should give us Fremen suits then. Be careful around there. Yeah, the radiation. Yeah. Good looking out. The big fish? Oh, the Leviathan? Yeah. I think they're further down though. Like they're not too close to the
Vital signs
Aurora.
stabilizing.
If I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Oh, thank you, Vivian. I sure hope so. I hope I can continue to live up to your guys' standards. Oh, why is my
All
ship
systems
broken?
online.
That was weird. Okay, where are you, Aurora? Aurora Borealis. There you are. Wait until it's day. Nah, we'll be fine. You don't have standards? Well, make sure you get standards then. You should always, always hold people to a standard, okay? Don't ever settle for mediocrity. Rubies. Did I get out of my ship? Are they further down? They're on the ship? Rubies? Because I found one, like, out in the wild. I don't remember seeing any rubies here. Remember where? Is it here? Oh god, I forgot about these things. Want to get cooked? Can I not crouch? I can cook them for breakfast. Hell yeah. We'll scramble up some eggs and fry up the little crawlers. Get away. I've got the cyberpunk knife. You little punks can't stand up to me. Okay, well, I'll give it a look because I was on the ship already and I don't remember seeing rubies anywhere. Okay, I'll check in further. Okay, sorry about that. Um, why is the screen shaking? It's I think the ship's falling apart. I think I already got the data. Little ship thing. Are you talking about the mech suit? I already got the mech suit. I just don't have any of the stuff that can make it. I don't have any of the ingredients. Do I have the third ship? What do you mean the third ship? I have the Cyclops, the Seamoth, and I have the blueprints for the mech. That's it. That's all I have. Brother. Did I not see the Leviathan? Yeah, no, I've seen it. Dude, I've gotten over this before. How did I do it? Did they change something? Yes, actually. Because then I would not listen to you about anything afterwards. You will have lost all credibility. So there's no rubies on the ship, is what you're saying? Well, there's none here. So, we're just gonna have to go look for them elsewhere. I did find one ruby, but it was near the lava vents. So that's where I wanna... I'll check around the ship some more. What do we got here? Hello, Pepper. What brings you to my neck of the woods? Ruby? 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 No, metal. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back and check near the lava vents. No, I'm not angry. I don't appreciate being lied to or misled. In the sparse reef. Okay. Is that those where are they? Oh, hi there. Oh wait. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Maximum depth reached.
Dude, are you kidding me? Freaking jackass. The second sea moth I've lost. The Grand Reef and the Blood Kelp Forest. Oh, I don't think I've been near any of those before. I've only seen regular reefs, I think. No, don't worry. There's no ads on YouTube. You're fine. They're only on Twitch. Because ironically, YouTube doesn't put ads on the live streams until you get 1,000 subscribers. But Twitch does it immediately. They're like, hey, you're an affiliate? There you go, ads. So it's like, okay, thanks for that. And then before you reach affiliate, they put their own ads. What is this? Is this a life raft? What is this? Oh, it's a... Oh, I've already found this before. Okay. Low-key annoying? I think they're high-key annoying. You know, because especially when you get those ads that play when people first join your stream, hate those. Because a lot of people will just leave. And I don't blame them. Oh god, that reef back scared me. You don't know what high key and low key mean? you just say them without knowing? Yeah, like I take them to mean like, you know what, I actually don't know the full meaning either. I just know that they're opposites of each other, and that's all. Don't be dramatic, Matt. Okay, so I gotta get all this crap again. Hey, Pepper. Kitty's watching the stream with me. Okay, so I have enough batteries for another power cell, which is good. I think we have enough titanium to make another ingot. Okay, we're not completely screwed here. Add that to this. I already did. Beautiful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's make the power cell. Oh, shoot. I forgot I used up all of my silicon. Bread. Hey, kitty, move. You're on top of my mouse. Don't bite me. Kitty wants attention. Ow. Pepper, stop. Stop biting my... What is wrong with you? You know what? Adam, you are being evicted. I'm gonna bite my monitor. What is with cats? I swear. What do you mean only say hi to you? Well, I mean, you were the first person to say hello. Okay, hold on a second. Ah, good gracious. Okay, lubricant. Then we need silicone. And can make that. We can make a power cell. And then I need to grab 10 titanium. Wrong thing. Lead. Lithium. Got 2 titanium. Okay, let's get some. Someone else said hi? I said hi to everybody. Don't worry. Let me check my other storage too. I should have more lithium in there.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Yeah, there we go for 8. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can make an ingot now. Now I just gotta go hunt for more dang quartz. Need 4 quartz. I'm waiting for you to stop being dramatic, Matt. When you're done being dramatic, then I'll acknowledge you. We gotta make right choices, bud, okay? Let's go quartz hunting one more time. Okay, this is what I mean. What was that? Well, this is what I mean by the vent here. Ooh. I wonder if I'll be able to go down there with the reinforced suit. Something tells me no, but, you know. It'll be worth a shot. What is this? Nothing. Okay. You know, I gotta say, I would probably really love to go scuba diving at night. But the other part of me, like 90% of the rest of me is like, no you wouldn't. Ouch. Ruby, 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 ruby. I only got a few seconds of oxygen left. Ruby, ruby, ruby. Is my theory correct? I'm burning to death. I didn't see any ruby in there, so I don't think my theory was correct. Okay. I honestly don't know how I found it that one time. Okay, well, I'm glad that you are calm now. So now we can have a normal discussion. Rubies can be found in the Lost River. Where is that? Yeah, I checked around the ship, but I didn't see anything, so I have decided that that is a lost cause, and I will not be pursuing it any further. At the place. Well, I was inside of a volcanic tube, and I did not see anything. You searched the places up for me? All right, let me know. What am I looking for? Go ahead and lay it on me. All right. Third time's the charm. Come on, Seamoth. Down there? Okay, well, I'll check again because I did see one ruby there. I was just wondering if that was like a fluke or not. What the hell?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let me go back in that direction.
Seek fluid intake.
And also at some point I'm gonna have to figure out the
Vital signs stabilizing.
correct quote-unquote way to farm teeth. 'Cause I'm gonna need them for the glass, the reinforced glass. You can get rubies from the rocks. You mean the... Well, what level rock, though? Is it the granite rocks? Because I've been mining a whole bunch of those, and I only got diamonds. Is there a different level? Creature egg. That. Supposed to be on cave walls. Excuse me. Cave walls and the seabed floors and the places. Okay. Over here. Hold on. Let me go get my sea moth. The Grand Reef is 500 meters down. Ah, yeah, I can't get there yet. I don't have any of the depth upgrades. Because I need the first depth upgrade. I have upgrades 2 and 3 learned, but I don't have upgrade 1 learned. I don't think it's from those rocks. Those rocks are too low level. I'll try to find the ones where diamonds come from. You said cave walls? Let me see if does this count. The big ass copper ore. Rubies. Where are you, rubies? Lithium. Rubies. Tell me if you guys see them, okay?
You are currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
Oh, that's cool. Calcified root systems. I mean, there was a forest here at one point. A bunch of trees. You can find it in Life Pod 19. Ah, I don't have that yet. I haven't gotten any more phone calls. You downloaded it again? Okay. Well, tell me what you find, okay? And then tell me where you got them from. Don't need that. Rue cluster. Diamond. I'll take a diamond. Those seem pretty rare. Rare-ish. It is funny that diamond would be rare, or not as rare as ruby. Gold, diamond, gold. Wait, oh, that. Oh, that's lava. Ouch. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there we go. I was right. They are from the lava tube. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh, crap. I'm lost now. Always do this to myself. Ouch.
Seconds.
Crap. Okay, here we go. Come on. You can make it.
Oxygen.
Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. No. Please tell me I still have the ruby. Hey, okay. I still got the ruby. Works for me. Okay, let's there it is. Blood kelp trench. That makes me that to me that sounds like it's deep underwater. Where did I put that other? Okay. Hope it's down here. Sea Trader's Path Cave. I don't know where that is. Boom. Ruby. Titanium and advanced wiring kit. Okay. I think I stored these here, right? Yep. Advanced wiring kit. Titanium. Shoot, of course, titanium. One thing I don't have. 150 XP. It's because you're chatting a bunch. You're a little chatterbox. Power cell charger. Should I put this on my submarine? I think I'm gonna see if I can put it on my submarine. Hold on. It makes more sense to me instead of having it in the base. Or no, that doesn't make more sense. Because it would take up the power that's currently on the ship. Yeah, that was a dumb thing to say. Hey, Rex, how you doing? How's it going, my friend? Long time no see. Okay, so the dead batteries, I believe, are on. Yep. Is that a compliment? What did I say? Oh, Chatterbox? Yeah. It is a compliment, do not worry. Starting to function better? Oh, that's good. You recovering from your post-surgery? How long does it take to charge these? Wow. Well, that's gonna take a while. Does it, can I speed up that charging somehow? You love yapping? That is totally a-okay with me. Vehicle upgrade console. Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicle. Nuclear reactor. I don't have anything for that. Alright. Well, those are going to charge. I'm going to continue on. Still can't eat solid food till March 5th. Oh my goodness. That is quite a recovery path. To think that it's taken that long, huh? Well, I'm glad you're doing all right. Let's see what else we got. Beeline. I never built that, but I don't think I need it. Right? Creature decoy. Prawn suit. I would like to make this at some point, but I don't know how to make aerogel yet. Titanium ingot, glass tube. Wait, do I know this? I thought I... Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jelvin? Alright, Matt. Take it easy, man. You have a good night. Eight weeks to allow your bones to set. You know, that makes sense, considering it was like pretty much major jaw surgery, right? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Need to go get my sea moth back. You gonna hop back into streaming anytime soon, or are you still waiting for full healing? What's up? Oh my goodness, how do I say your name? I'm just gonna call you Z. What's up, Z? ZT? Okay. What's up, ZT? How you doing? Well, if you're tired, Vivian, then go to sleep. You ain't gotta stay up. I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking. You having a good Friday evening? Awesome, awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad to hear it. Mostly gonna post on YouTube and stream on weekends. Okay. Are you gonna start just making videos and then ease your way back in, or are you just gonna be a VTuber or a YouTuber from now on? Have I beat this game already? No, I have not beaten this game yet. I haven't even made it to the deeper depths yet. I'm still trying to get the upgrades to be able to go deeper.